This is a video on our most frequent problems and how to fix them. Right now I'm in camera raw, and I have this picture which looks nice, but it used to look like this, very dark. So what I did to fix it is increase the exposure, because overall the picture is dark. So this is going to brighten it up everywhere. There's a difference between exposure and shadows. Shadows will kind of increase any of the dark spots, and exposure will increase everything in this. So over here there's a few different menus. But I only use two: basic and grayscale. And out of these three tabs, these two are going to be used more often.
88 kids, 3 adults.
So the problem with this picture was, I don't have the original here, but it basically had a green tint to his face because he was outside, and there's probably a bunch of color from the leaves bouncing onto his face made him look a little green. It probably looked like that, or something close to that. So to fix it, I took away the yellows, 36 points. Made it look a little more like autumn. You can see the difference there.
As long as we don't have coverage during the day for teachers responsible.
Another thing you can do is manipulate the oranges. This will usually target the skin tone, but be careful with it, because a few points in the wrong direction can make it look a little weird. This is an example of glare, where the light kind of shines into the camera the wrong way. It makes a weird halo kind of effect. This isn't fixable. The only thing you can do here is crop this out. So this is basically, this shows the difference between saturation and vibrance. This is the original picture, which seems kind of flat. So increasing the saturation will kind of add, I guess, I don't want to say density, because that's what vibrancy does. But saturation kind of makes it a lot more colorful. I don't know how to describe it. These are the extremes of vibrancy and saturation. So you can kind of tell the difference here. Lots of color. Also lots of color, but they're different. This is contrast. Basically, it makes it sharper or duller. Clarity is similar, but kind of different. One of our most frequent problems is too much light in the front. So to get rid of that, just bring down the highlights. That'll reduce the flash of the camera. This is the original, and then this is highlights taken down 60.
That's right.
And you know what I mean? Like there's ones where there's
You
no.
kind of see it's a little bright here. Here's a
like,
better example.
All those got turned off.
Too much light.
and even if there's
This might be a little shadowy, but
how do I
Everything's turned off except for
merch and
yeah.
Cesar Chavez maybe.
what's that?
But there's still no but there's buttons on the other ones that I can view the orders.
Sometimes
There should be some place that I can download the order selection.
people's blood gets
Or like this
shown
one that I
through their
just
skin,
looked at,
so they get,
Mary
it kind of looks like
Nazareth,
red
there's
or
a
like
button in Simple Photo
red
where I
tint
can
or
look
red
at it.
splotches, I guess. So
They all seem to have a
I
little
guess I
issue
can
here and there, so maybe you want me to go through the whole
show you
list
the
of
contrast reds. So this is the original picture. She looks kind of like a tomato. And over here I kind of moved the red color over to the orange spectrum and hit it.
for heights.
This is an example of the glowing effect, basically when there's too much light on someone's face and it kind of makes the skin glow. This happens most frequently with Asian people. So what I do is I bring down the yellows.
So, I mean, I just see,
So any yellow color that's in here will just turn
just because no one's made
orange
that
or
selection.
green.
Yeah, so just literally to give them the opportunity.
So if I do this, basically you can see
Remember, we just made them for everybody.
what color is like bouncing. You can see there's a lot of green
She's only doing it to
extra, like
select, so it's
ambient
just
color, so
I guess I could.
to blend it in, just
yeah, this is
You don't select.
make it
if you don't select
closer to
you,
her skin
this is
tone.
your first opportunity to do
Okay, I
this.
can learn.
But then let me go through
I
this whole
can.
list and finish it, and then
Okay.
sit down with you and just show you where the little glitches are.
a better example
But
is
those
this
three
one.
that aren't even on that, I'm just gonna get them uploaded.
You can see her skin is like kind
Yeah,
of
that's right.
glowing
No,
orange.
that's right.
1 second, so
It's almost like a translucent candy sun-kissed or something. Yeah. So here she's like glowing a lot, so to remove that, just decrease the saturation. So this is a lens distortion.
Okay, so this is for Jason.
Some cameras do this when they're zoomed up close on something, the background gets like
You're welcome.
distorted. I don't know. And that's not fixable. It's another example of the glowing effect. This isn't a good picture. This is an example of increased saturation. This is the original picture, and this has more saturation. You can see more color in the leaves in the background. And her skin has a little more color. A little more color in the dress and in the grass too.